Hi, it's me again. Got my hair done today. Really blonde. Um, one of my friends was telling me about how she finally found the person she wants to marry. And I think that's really cool. Can you imagine what it'd be like to walk down the aisle wearing a white dress and have everything planned out, down to the last brow. One thing I was thinking about though is, why do people worry themselves about like like long-term things, like if it's like pregnancy or like things like that, I understand. But if it's like small things, it's like you only live your life once, right? So why don't you try living it day by day? Like my best friend, she worries about everything constantly. It's one of those things. It's like she just like I said, like take a step back and like do something about it. Just like, oh, I don't get it. I just worry and worry and worry. Like, not to say I'm not like that, because I am. I just like I realized a little while ago that it's hard to be like that. It really is hard to be like that, because it's just like you freaking worry about what's gonna happen. Like, oh, should I date this guy? Well, if I date this guy, will he hurt my feelings? Like, you're gonna break my heart if I date him. Will this person like me? Blah blah blah, and things like that. It's like, why worry about that type of stuff? Why not take it when the time comes? Like, wouldn't you rather take the risk and be thankful you took the risk rather than not take it at all, just because you're afraid something might happen later in the future, like later in the future? It's like you never know how the future's gonna turn out. So it's not like you can just straight up be like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. Like, if you worry about it, you have no idea what's gonna happen at all, right? I guarantee you, you're gonna cheat yourself out of this great, great opportunity. It makes me a little bit sad. It's like a little bit sad though. That's like something someone has to figure out for themselves, I guess, right? Like, you can't just keep. I guess you can. It's more stressful and make your hair go gray and like that's not something like you're looking forward to. Like gray hair is for older people when like they lose the color in their hair. That's what it's about. It's not about worrying what's gonna happen in a year from now. And like it's just people think too much sometimes. But we all have different ways of dealing with it. I deal with things differently than you do, and you deal with things differently than the last person, or like the next person in life. You just never really think about it. I don't know, it's weird. Like, it makes me wonder, like, what goes through people's minds when they're sitting there stressing out about stuff. Like, just because you get 30% or like 60% or a B on a test doesn't mean it's gonna get the rest of your life. It's not gonna determine the rest of your life and the way you do everything, unless you make it that. And to me, like, no fun at all, you know? Like, you're just, like, wrapping your head around stuff that you don't have to think about, obviously. And I don't know. Like, it's just, but we all cope differently, right? Like, we're all really different when it comes to everything. I just don't get people sometimes. Like, you look at them and you know the answer, but they have to figure it out for themselves, and you just wanna, especially if it's a good friend, you just wanna, like, just shake them and go, you know what, like, listen to me, like, listen to what I'm saying. Like, you're not listening, you know, but in reality, what can you do, right? It's something they have to figure out for themselves. Like, you can help them out all you want, but then you have to be the one to take the help and step up and make the change for themselves. It just sucks when you see someone who is really special, you do that to themselves, and they don't even stop to think about the damage they're doing. It makes me a little bit sad. I don't know. It's kind of a bad thing to watch, especially when it comes to drugs, and you see your best friend in the entire world waste away for 10 minutes of a high, you know? She's gone forever and you're never gonna get her back. It's sad. It's sad how people do that to themselves, you know? They think they need it, and I understand addiction. Actually, I don't understand. Addiction is very, very hard to overcome. It's a challenge, and it's mentally, physically, and everything. It just takes a lot of strength to get over. I just wish more people had those strengths. You know, more people had the courage and the self-esteem and the power to, or you said power, the power to make it so they can do it, you know, but I don't think they need it. It's just, you don't understand when you're sitting there doing coke every weekend, you have no idea the effect it has on your family, no idea the effect it has on your friends, and it's heartbreaking to see someone so amazing and so giving, so good just to go their life with. But at the same time, it's not like they're throwing their life away, right? It's their choice in your eyes. They're throwing their life away because they had, even if they didn't have everything, they had something. You know, they just didn't think they deserved it, and they didn't go looking for it. And like, who's really to say ever throw in your life away? You know, like, everybody has their own opinions, and you can't please everybody at once. So I try, right? Because in the end, it's just gonna be just you. I think so. I don't know. But you'll always be there for the sad people, right? Just hopefully before it's too late. I really miss you, Mom. I know you won't ever see this video, but I miss you a lot. I am angry. I'm so angry. Thanks for listening.